Good morning, South Africa. Baie goeiemôre, Suid-Afrika. Molweni Mzansi, namaste. Shabbat Shalom, ek hoop almal is goed hierdie goeie Woensdagoggend en ons is amper op 9uur. In my afspraak, my meeting with you every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. No matter where you are, no matter where I am, this has been a year of a family meeting, a gathering between us and the UIM every single morning. Sydney, good morning. Hope that you are well. Catching you maybe for some coffee later, but good to see you on board. Sonia, I'm going to welcome just a couple of people. Kurt van Heerden, morning. How are you, Kurt? Good to see you. It seems that we speak only once a week, but for the rest of the time we are working very hard. Rashida, how are you, Rashida? Good to see you. Assalam, Azim, how are you? Marius Burger Lawrence, daar's hy Marius, my bierman. Hoop ek kan een of ander tyd daarom weer vir jou sien vir 'n koppie koffie, Marius. Brian all the way from Scotland, I think it is, Brian Curry. Leslie Apollos, good morning. And then just Janet, Talita, Erika, baie goeiemôre. Hannes van Deventer, goed om jou te sien. Elaine, a very good morning. Just welcoming a couple of people until we hit 9 o'clock. Always good to see you, Charles, all the way from the United Kingdom. That's right, a couple of very important things to debate with you, discuss with you, talk about the UIM today and some assistance that we obviously require for our end-of-year program. Lucky Esterhuizen, very good to see you. Leonie, goed om jou te sien. And Ruth, absolutely great to see you this morning. 402 people already here for our weekly presidential update, opinion piece, what we are busy with, where we need your assistance, and where we need to inform you about what's going on. Carlo, baie goeiemôre daar van Kriel. My plek, dis nou Kali Mokke, se woning. I had the great pleasure of staying in Kriel over with the Mokke family, and what an experience, what a great family and great people. Bernice, good morning. Marilyn, hope you are well. Celeste, goed om te sien. Janet Kirkpatrick listening to us. Vivian Hudson, Geraldine, Connie, Johan Rademan, goeiemôre, goed om te sien. Patricia, good to see you. We are now on 501 people. Good morning, good to see you. Goeiemôre Suid-Afrika, en is goed om julle te sien. Is weer Neil de Beer, en ek het 'n paar baie interessante goed wat ek met u wil bespreek. Claudine, welcome from Bethlehem, daar sê, and then Pinetown is in the house, Thys. Tommy Merrington, thank you for everybody joining me. Every single morning on a Wednesday, South African time, 9 o'clock, I am here with you. And we will be building every single day the United Independent Movement for the future. And we do this with you, and that's important. Shane, good morning from Alberton, Ward 37. Shane, always good to see you. And I hope that I can join you to go and see a great friend of mine there now, Fabio. Fabio owns that restaurant there. I think it's Del Forno. So, great place. Christian, goeiemôre. Groet om te sien. And yes, it is a fact. Christian, he's still my favorite. David, how are you this morning? Pauline Hatting, Chantel, Debbie, Lynette, Gail, very good morning. Ansi, people always say, Neil, why do you take so much time to greet people? Well, it's manners. And it's good to see people. It's good to see the UIM family. Because that's what we are. We are not a movement, a party. Yeah, in group we are, but in family and in heart we are. South Africa, 610 people. I'm going to go for it. Good morning, Lorna. How are you today? Highlight of the week, absolutely. And we continue as the year ends and slowly starts to get to the end. We are building up to the end of year scenario that I'd like to discuss with you. Ons wil met julle praat oor ons eind van die jaar sisteme en dan ons opbou vir volgende jaar. South Africa, first and foremostly, what an absolute absolute circus it has been in this country on these so-called coalition talks, getting into bed with each other, trying to form partnerships, and some of them absolutely not surprising and absolutely, in a way, sad, but not shocking. When we went into the elections prior to the local government elections, we had 2 months to prepare as the United Independent Movement. There was nothing like a budget. I had to speak to you like I am today and ask you to assist us in projects and programs. The United Independent Movement decided that when we ask you for your financial assistance, we would like to give you the reason why, and we would like to target a grouping of a budget. We won't just ask you for money. So in the local government election, we fought a hard battle. And we had 1/10 of the budget, South Africa, that all these other parties, the PA, Action SA, the ANC and the DA had. What is important though, is that we won. That a party that was 90 days old took 3 metro seats: Cape Town, Durban, Joburg. And that was unbelievable, seeing that we only contested under 30 municipalities out of 270. It is very clear that what we decided as the United Independent Movement is to remain steadfast in honor, no lies, no coalitions with people that will take us into the abyss and into the dark, including the EFF and the ANC, and now very clearly the Patriotic Alliance. Because what's happening now, South Africa, wat nou gebeur, is not just horse trading in this country, but the surrendering of their soul for a pot of soup. You see, now what's happening is the chickens are coming to roost. Ja, nou kom die hoenders om eiers te lê. Nou is daar verskrikking in hierdie land om eweskielik te sê, maar, die Patriotic Alliance onder Guyton McKenzie is nou besig om met die ANC in die bed te klim. Julle het dit nie geweet nie? You don't think that a person and a entity run by such criminal intent and people from the past of the dark, you really thought that they are going to set you free? And now they've decided that they are going to amalgamate in 17 places with the ANC. They've just handed 17 municipal authorities over to the African National Congress, exactly where we didn't want to be. The EFF undoubtedly moving closer to the ANC. Mense kan ons dit nie sien nie. Can't we see this? It is plain and simple that this is a strategy. Van die begin af het ons gesê, we will never in our life ever sit and negotiate with the EFF, the ANC, or any of its coalition. En vragtig South Africa, there we go. They are now actually part of the coalition. We cannot sit in a country anymore where we, the people that want justice, we, the people that got up a year ago to start a united independent movement for the people to have justice. We cannot sit back and now allow the people to build strength, get support, and run through 2024. They are going to annihilate us. En ek weet dit. Ek sien dit elke dag. Now for a year we've been fighting. Why did the UIM fight? We all came from so many different places. Ons is boere, ons is Engelse, ons is kleerlinge, ons is Indiërs, ons is Asiërs, ons is swartes, ons is blankes. En ons almal kom van soveel verskillende plekke. Why are we united in the UIM? I'll tell you why. Because the dark is coming. Sê maar soos ons wil, mense. I've been in politics now, horrifically, for this year, and let me quickly tell you, it is shocking how people sell their souls for money, how people steal our money. Die einde moet kom. Daar moet 'n politieke party in hierdie land wees wat 'n ruggraat het, wat 'n absolute missie het om vir sy volk en sy vaderland op te staan. Ruggraat. Nie net praat nie, mense hierdie jaar het vir my lesse geleer. This year has taught me again the fallibility, the absolute miserable distrust of the dark side. And that's what politics seems to be. It's an absolute circus, a pit show of people who just want to line their own pockets, and if they don't want to line their own pockets, they want to ensure that they've got this thing called power. And that's what Gayton McKenzie wants. Kenny Kereni, this is what these people want. This is what Frikkie Malema wants. They want power. Whereas our president, Mr. Ramaphosa, is a lame duck. No leadership. A president who I'm saying to you is unequivocally sitting in the presidency but's not doing any presiding as a president. A country that is in imminent collapse. A country where the 5 senses of a stable entity is being attacked, South Africa. Julle moet nou wakker word. Ek is wakker. I am awake this morning to tell this country we've got major trouble coming. Nou julle kan maar nou hoor, you can now sit. I am in local government now. I'm a councillor now. Tomorrow, my first council meeting to go and understand how deep are we in trouble, South Africa. Because the United Independent Movement only had so much money and so much time to defend, and still we came in against everybody's odds. Hulle wou nou ons nie daai hê nie. They didn't want us there. They don't want the UIM there. They don't want Neil de Beer. They don't want Fatima. They don't want Jacques. They don't want Kenny. They don't want Kevin. They don't want Sam Reddy. They don't want this leadership. Why? Because this leadership is ethical. This leadership has put in every cent we've got, and we've not asked for much. Only to assist us to fight. And still we could only raise not even R1 million over a year. And we were fighting parties out there that were blowing 15 million a month. But we got in. We got in because that was God's will. And we can be frustrated, we can be sad. We achieved more than any other political party did because we didn't take money from the dark. We didn't sell our souls. No, we didn't. We took the hard road. So die harde pad gevat, Suid-Afrika. En ons het besigheidsmanne gekry wat 'n 5 en 'n 10 en 'n 30 en 'n 50 wat baie min was, het ons hierdie party gebou. Maar meeste van die mense in hierdie plek het vir ons SASSA gegee. Mense hoor gou vir my. We were built by SASSA. That's right. We were built by people that were on SASSA grants. 50 rand. This party was not built on billionaires. Was not built on dirty money. It was built on pensioners that got up and said, I earn a SASSA grant and here's 50 rand. That's how we built this party. And why? Want Ali Charmaine, Deleen, Cynthia, Tariana Marie wil nie hierdie land verlaat as 'n dorre land wat deur die hyenas opgevreet is nie. I'll say this again. The United Independent Movement is a people's party because the people helped us. And that's why in Amen, we are here today. Our work must begin. Dames en here, ons het nie tyd nie. Ons moet ons plekke in orde kry. Ons het 18 maande. We have 18 months. Not 3 years. Ons moet opstaan. Now is the time to prepare. Because if you now see how utter rubbish we voted for again, those that voted, the absolute contestation of the IEC ignoring us, votes that were never counted, and when recounts were done, they found votes. So here's the question. Suid-Afrikaans moet reguit praat vandag. Sal 2024, as daar besluit word dat u en nog 30 miljoen kan opstaan om hierdie kabal van al hierdie mense, ANC, EFF, PID, almal van hulle, is nou besig weer met gemors, en ek het u gewaarsku. I warned and said this is going to happen. They're going to turn as traitors, the real traitors of our people. And they're doing it right now. Why? To be mayor, to be councillor, and to deliver nothing again for the people of this country. Ons is op 985 mense, kom ons klap op 1000. Share this, like this. If you're watching me right now, you've been watching me for a year, you trust me, you are in with me. Share this thing, spread it, druk hom, like hom. Nou, want ek wil vir julle nou iets sê. I'm going to tell you something right now that is important. In this country, there's a very clear left and right. Ons kan maar nou sê wat ons wil. Kom ons praat reguit UIM. There's the left wing and the right wing, and we, the UIM, I am in the middle as a moderate human that wants to go on with my life. I want power in my house, water in my tap, electricity to go and do what I need to do. I want basic services. I want safety and security. I want to have my children play in the street. I want to pay my food. I do not want to pay 20 rand for a liter of petrol, and I want to just go home after a day of factual, fair work without bloody BEE. That's what I want. Now, if that what I've just said is okay to you, show me a like, show me hearts. Kom nou, julle sit en kyk vir my. 'n Leier wat julle gekies het, wat nog nooit teruggestaan het vir die kabal nie, wat die ANC en die EFF gaan aanvat nou meer as ooit. Sonder terugstaan. Sonder koalisie met alles wat ek het. Sê my jy's by my. Show me you are with me. Because the way politics today, South Africa is going, it is going to go to total racial blockages of scenarios. Segregation. En die blanke mense in hierdie land moenie dink vir een oomblik ons kan niks doen nie. Julle moet nou hoor. They class us as a minority. No, sir. We are the majority. We are the majority in thought. And if we can unite, we will be the majority in soul. Ons is die meerderheid. Hier. En hier. Maar ons staan nie saam nie. Ons dink dat omdat die Vryheidsfront nou 'n paar sitplekke ekstra gekry het, dat oorwinning is in die toekoms, loutere nonsens. Not one party that is a political party of the past can actually sit here and be bloody proud of the cease. Disgusting. That the Freedom Front, the DA, the ANC, and the PA, and this Herman Mashaba can walk around gloating with their big chests, and for the past 2 weeks are sitting and making big deals so that they can be kings and princes in their fiefdom. But not one thing has been done for you. Hoor my? Nog niks. Daar's niks vir u gedoen nie. Is die water beter? Is julle petrol laer? Is julle grasse gesny? Julle toilette gebou? Julle huise gekry? Petisies opgeteken om julle watermeters laer te laat diktatuur? Is 'n diktatuurskap. I'm asking you, what has the UIM done and what have you done as the political parties except bloody sit around and fight for your own money? I'll tell you what the UIM has done. The United Independent Movement has launched a program called Mr. Fix-It. That's right. We launched this program 2 weeks ago. What is UIM Mr. Fix-It? I'll tell you what it is, and we are going to run a social media campaign on social media called Mr. Fix-It. Mr. Fix-It is a program that I've introduced that will send out forms to all our wards in the UIM and online, where you go in your own community, your own ward, and you write down, that's correct, what must be fixed. 2 weke ran ons dit nou. 2 weke. While all the other parties, the DA, the ANC, die kappa, die gemors, while they've been fighting for coalition, bragging that they got more seats, we've been bloody working. We have 3 seats in 3 metros. We are currently outworking them before we are even in Council South Africa. Hoor julle? Because it's about you. This is about you. This is about you, the citizen, that must be looked after. And I said before voting, vote for the UIM because we are never going to let these bastards go. Dis reg. I hope you clip that and say to them, jou dof donor. Jy jou politicus. You are a traitor to the people if you do not fix their problem. Ek sal dit vir jou sê, man. Ek is bang vir jou nie. I'm just scared that my relationship with God lasts. For the rest, I don't care. Jy het hier so 'n leier wat opstaan en indien nodig jou op jou hel sal kom gee, waar en wanneer ons wil. Jy moet mooi hoor. Because we are being absolutely lied to. Hulle lieg. Hulle wil laptops, karre, petrol, kantore. Dis al waaroor hierdie election gegaan het en die UIM het gesmeek. Ons is die soldate. Well, let's fight. How are we going to fight? Tell us what's wrong. The Mr. Fix-It program, Monday, we are launching it nationally. Jacques, our SG, Warren and the guys will get the program out and we will put it on our Facebooks and we will take it and let us know on the platforms, be it an email, be it a Mr. Fix-It at UIM, whatever. I want to know what's wrong in your town. En dan gaan ons hierdie mense wat op hulle moerse posters, hulle groot statements van, we will do things better, en ons gaan hulle laat bas. Name and shame. That's it. So as jy sit in Orkney, of jy sit in Alberton, or you are sitting in Middelburg, send it to us, because I'm going to ensure they get on their hell. Why? Because if they think we are going to just sit back as the UIM, this small and insignificant little party, we are not going away. Hoor my, I am not going away. Fatima is not going away. Sam is not going away. Our ward councillors that stood on maybe not councillors, but they are UIM representatives. So what I want to do is I want to show the world what you've done and what you've not done, en dan ry ons jou. O, ryperd. Ons gaan julle ry. Because you sit there and do nothing. You've done nothing in 3 weeks after the election. What have I done? I've started a program and I've initiated it amongst all our councillors. We are currently sending it to our provinces so that we can start building branches. Mense, hoor my, julle gaan sien, niks gaan gebeur nie. Not the DA, they are not, I told you. If it quacks like a duck, swims like a duck, looks like a duck, it's a duck. They, almal van hulle, en ek is nou deel daarvan, maar ek is glad nie besmet met daai absolute gemors nie. So wat ons taak is, what is our goal, South Africa? Our goal is to build the UIM so that we can be on all the ballots. Again, if you went to your area and you're a UIM supporter and we were not on the ballot, it's because we couldn't get a volunteer, that's right, a volunteer, or a person that would represent us in that area. That is as simple as that. For 3 months we waited. And the places that we did contest are the places that we got help. We don't have the finance. Now, South Africa, what do? We keep our promise. We told you we will fight the election. We told you that we will go for the metros. We got those seats in the metros. Now we must manage. But now people say, Neil, wat gaan julle maar doen as een persoon? A hell of a lot. We are doing it already. But what we need to understand is that you are the UIM. You stood with us. We can't go sit back now, South Africa, and let these people that absolutely hoodwinked us. They spoke rubbish again. And now they're forming partnerships for non-delivery. That's it. You know that they were so desperate in Kriel, in Pretoria, in Strand and in Cape Town, they were so desperate that they tore off our posters every night. Listen to this, South Africa. They tore our posters off. Now, do you know how we know that? They cut it. They were so scared of the UIM. They were so intimidated by our truth and in God that at night we would put the posters up, and at the morning you would find that the cable ties at the back were all cut in half. So desperate. Really. Is julle so desperaat om die lig uit te hou? It's not going to help. Are you hearing me? It's not going to help. Because you can cut our posters. You can steal our votes. You can throw spoiled ballots. Die lig gaan nie weggaan nie. Are you hearing me? We are going to change this country. We are not going to listen to you. We are not going to fall for your offers of money, for your offers of rubbish. We are not going to go to the dark side. I gave my life to God. And I've stuck to my guns. We are going to defeat you. And all we need to do is stick together, UIM. So Mr. Fix-It program is coming. Tomorrow, I will have my first ever council meeting in Cape Town. They will know I'm there. Then on Friday, I have my first multilateral political meeting. They'll know I'm there. I think you know they will know this voice. They already know it. How great was it to drive on Sunday here in Cape Town and every second car stops and goes, "Hello Neil, voted for you. Hello Neil. Hello meneer. Hello meneer De Beer. UIM is strong. The UIM is strong, but we need you." As I said, we are putting out the Mr. Fix-It program. We will advertise it and the people will come our way. We will be told, according to that program, what's wrong in your town. And then we will go hang them up. And I'm not talking about the councillors yet. I'm talking about the problems that we need to identify. Let's get up. Let's fix this. We want to fix this. The second thing I'd like to talk to you about is the construction of this party. We need to now plan for the next 18 months. Jacques, our Secretary General, is trying to fix and get the finalization of the membership platform for the party done. We are currently technologically putting it together and we will launch it. For you to become now not a member of a movement, but now to sit down and become a party member. I look forward to that launch and we are really, really ready to go in and now contest as a party. South Africa, we never were able to. We had 3 months before the elections to get our act together and what we got. But now we must build it. Hundreds and thousands of people in this country could not vote for us because we couldn't get into your municipality. Well, let me quickly tell you, it doesn't work that way in 2024. We will be on every ballot. On national elections, is ons in Ogies, Garries, Kriel, Witbank, Noupoort, Parys, we'll be everywhere. How are we going to build it? Ons moet nou bou Suid-Afrika. South Africa, we are asking you to assist us. I don't know if you know, we have got an end-of-year program that we started to launch a week ago, and we need your financial support. The financial support of this party basically ended. It's dried up after the election. 3 weeks now, we have now put together our end-year program budget and we need your help. We have put down our figure. We need to raise about 80,000 rand as a party, as a national party, 80,000 rand. We need that to get our final assistance for our technology system. We need a leadership conference. We need your support. I can't do this alone. So if you look at, we've got 1,100 people online, our members. If we can each participate to support your political party, that doesn't ask you much. We don't have the millions. But we have to raise that budget to see through our November, December, and mid-January program. Yeah, we've got systems in place, but we are not asking people for money. We ask you to donate. We ask you to support the UIM because we run an office. We are running staff. We have to prepare for 2022. Sorry, South Africa. If we don't have funding and money as a political party, what do we do? What do we do? So we've got to reach that budget, and it's a goal that we need to reach. So I'm asking you, as members, 100 Rand, 200 Rand, or 500 Rand, help us. We have done so well with nothing. We would like to get the show on the road. Yes, everybody is now starting to go, and they're starting to get ready for the end of the year. Well, we are the same. So I'm asking you, please back us. Support us so that this logo, this brand, this entity can survive. When we get our entities together, when we get our membership, when we get our monthly fee from our members as a normal party does, we will be better. But at this current moment, we need your support. We need to finish those structures. And that's what we need. At the end of the day, Biki Mark Bayer, we can fight with little. When you look at the 20s and the 30s and the 40 millions that these people have given out, on what? Posters, promises. At the end of the day, you allowed us to survive. Julle het beklei vir ons. And we were built not by big people. I mean, look at Barbara. Barbara, thank you. Again, look at this. South Africa, we are not funded by the billionaires. People like Barbara on SASSA again gives us. We can't fight without you. Make your decision. The decision we are asking you is to stand with us and stand with the truth. Because without this, we can't make it. So I'm repetitively going to ask, please can you help us? We've got to get to Joburg for a conference. Again, we need to raise the money. We really need you. I've got to go this weekend up to Johannesburg. I made a promise to a great, huge family. In actual fact, the Herzogs. That's right, the Herzog family has asked me to come to a massive gathering in Pretoria. We need flight tickets. I need to, because, sorry, South Africa, we can't pay everything. We don't have that money. So I'm trying to raise capital at this current moment that will cover the United Independent Movement for November's costs and December's final programs. And we need it. So if there's anybody out there that can assist the UIM for us to get to Pretoria and get that funding for the tickets. Again, we are trying to raise that money. We are desperate to try and get there. Ons kan nie ons mense net so los nie. Dylan, we'll set that up now. I don't know, Lorna, if you are here, I see Lorna Portrait, if you can put the banking detail, because Dylan and such great people are trying to help us. So if anybody is here, Lana, baie dankie. I think the total cost of the tickets return is about 6,000 Rand. It's myself and our logistical staff member that needs to go up the weekend. It's a great honor and a great moment for us to meet the political people that backed us in Tshwane. And obviously meeting. So if there's anybody that's online of my staff, Trix, thank you. Thank you, Trixie. We'll put that up right now. Just trying to get it up. The banking, Lorna, if you are here, or Brett, if we can just put up the banking detail here. If not, we will post it on our Facebook channel from here. Hello, Des, watching from Australia. God bless you. South Africa, then finally, as working council, we have decided that we are going to fight. In council, we are going to build the councillor support system to reach out every single day that we are here. And that is exactly what we are going to do. From our point of view, let me just check here. Sorry, I just want to look here. There's a guy here, Joe Adams. Joe, I wouldn't sit with you on an island if you pay me. And Joe, what are you doing here? So to Joe that says, I won't give you 2 cents. Well, Joe, you probably didn't even bloody vote. You see, Joe, it's people like you that are in the dark. And you're a troll, Joe. And there's some people like us that will give our lives, Joe, so that we can have a better future. I wonder, Joe, if you are not one of those red nationalistic communists that are sitting here and actually looking at a political entity that's in the light. So if anybody is here, Joe, if you are not with the UIM, it means that you are on the dark side. And that's exactly who we're going to fight. Because the UIM will fight for justice, we'll fight corruption, we will fight to defend the Constitution. Mense, ek is ernstig. Ons gaan beklei. We will fight. Till the very last, you must get me clearly. We are not going to let this country go down. We are not interested. So that is, you don't have to give me 2 cents, Joe. The people here are standing. Look here. The commitments of finance are coming in. It's here. So from the end of the day, that is where we are. And that's where we want to be. So we need support. We absolutely need it. And that support is going to carry us as a party to go to people like the Joes of the world and show them that they are wrong. So if there's anybody that can assist us, anybody that can help us, please let us take it from here. Ons sien uit om u weer te sien. I need your support. I would like to get to Joburg this weekend so that we can go do our things. And thank you very much for everything that you guys have done. Ek hoop julle vandag het 'n goeie dag. I hope that we can fight. Very big week for us this week so that we can start performing in councils. May I also end by saying that this 9 o'clock session with you is very, very vital for me. There's something that I can share with you and where we can also absolutely listen to what the problems are. And that's very important. So from our point of view, thank you very much. May God bless you. Mag die Here julle seën, and that we can look after each other. Tony, someone offered you 2 air tickets. Oh, well, Tony, I don't know who that is. As iemand vir my net kan sê, there was someone that, I think it is someone that said, Tony, they said that maybe some people are trying to get to assist us to get to Joburg. If you are here, maybe if you can just send me an email to info@uimsa.org. Info@uimsa.org. That will be absolutely great. Joan, yeah, I'm just trying to find out here. The Standard Bank account is still in use. Warren, I think we've put up the FNB account. It should be the Standard Bank account. I don't know why Warren has done this. The normal account, our NPO UIM account, many of you use that every single time. I think the FNB account at this current moment is the party account, the new one. Warren, if you're online, we need the not the new FNB one, we need the Standard Bank account. So the people don't get confused, because that's our registered NPO account. So we'll put that up there. If there's anybody that knows who is the person that tried to assist us just with the 2 air tickets to Joburg Friday, Saturday, if you can let us know, we would really appreciate it, and I would really look forward to that. To the rest, thank you very much. Warren, does the UIM? Yes, we still use that account. Warren, I think, just put it up. Dames en heren, ja, hierdie is die regte rekening. Warren just put it up now. So that's my apology. That is the right account that he's just putting up there now. So thank you very much. I see the donations already coming in. Barry, baie dankie, R300. Ek waardeer dit. Baie van jou. Rashida, 2 cents. Yeah, Rashida, Joe and the guys are having a party, but you know, at the end of the day, this is what it takes. At the end of the day. France, yeah, it's good manners if you greet 1,300 who tuned in. Thank you very much. Dis altyd goed om met julle te kan praat. Barry, dankie vir die 300. Waardeer dit. If there's any other donations that can come through today, we are trying to do the end of goal December, just to sort out and finalize our offices. But for this week, we are trying to raise our 10 so that we can get into Johannesburg and have our 2-3 meetings there. So if there's anybody that can give a little bit, this is the banking account detail at the bottom, and God bless you for that. Thank you for that. If there's any questions, I'd like to answer it. If not, in general, you can get hold of me on info@uimsa.org. I am there. They forward those emails automatically to me. And, Jackie, baie dankie. Jackie Needham, 2,000. Thank you, Jackie. God bless. That's a huge amount. Thank you. Thank you so much. Valerie, ons is Absa Bank. Standard. Dylan, wow. Dylan, 1.5. Thank you so much, Dylan. That's Dylan van Reed, is it? Where's Dylan? Oswald Gilroy Martin. Dylan, Euro. Thank you so much. Rudy offered your 2 tickets. Rudy, thank you. If you can get hold of me, Rudy, just on info@uimsa.org. If you can, please, Rudy, just send me your details. That is so great, Rudy. Thank you so much, really. Jennifer Peters, 1,000 Rand. Thanks, Jennifer. Boom. Thank you. Big hug. Thank you so much. And Desiree, if they can just contact us on info@uimsa.org with the details of their assistance for the tickets or for a vehicle, whatever, we would really appreciate that. Anina, the banking detail of the UIM has just been placed on here, and thanks, Anina. I really appreciate it. And to Rudy, if you can, Delian, baie dankie. Hi, Delian van Sail. Jy en jou man, wow, wat kan ek sê? Staan altyd, dankie vir julle R200, ek waardeer dit. Julle is altyd daar, né? Always there. So thank you. Gillian, thank you for the EFT. Yeah, Rudy, thank you so much. Just get into contact with us. Great donation from Rudy. So if there's any other people that can assist us in our budget, we will keep on pressing and update you on the numbers. Talita, daar sy R1,000 van Talita. Jy's 'n eyster. Baie dankie, ek waardeer dit, Talita. Ons rekening is hierso. Search Truth Be Told on FB. Albert, definitely need to do that. Lynn, we need to fight. Yeah, God bless Rudy. Thank you for that donation. We really appreciate it. You guys rock. You know, we've always asked for your assistance. What type of account? It's a normal checking account, Stephen. Our NPO account over there, the Standard Bank. Denise, thank you. We are going to Kora Bota, dankie. We are trying to... Yeah, thank you. The donations that we get helps this political party to grow. Ursula, baie dankie for the commitment. Michelle, EFTing later. Thank you, Michelle. Morta, thank you so much. Nola, car hire offer, thank you so much. Wow. This is South Africa. So, ja, Albert, ons gaat vir hulle gas gee. Moet jy nie daar worry nie. We'll definitely do it. Again, South Africa, just check here. Cherise, it's a business account. Yeah, it's an NPO. Mary, thank you. Thank you, Mary. Kritik, thank you. I hope I said that right. Nolette, thank you so much. Azim Osman, thank you for your commitment on the transfer later. I appreciate that very much. Baie. Yeah, Alan Dillon is asking just about the vehicle. We will get in touch. If you can just let us know here. Lorna, if you are here, if anybody can just keep track, if they can get a hold of those people that are so graciously trying to support us. Judith, thank you for the 200. Lorna, great. Well done. Lorna, the rock. Thank you so much. Thank you again for another 1,000 rand. Barry van Goodwood stuur 100. Baie dankie Barry. Waardeer dit. Elke maand weet ek jy's daar en dis baie groot van jou. Ek daag al 200 rand van Kosa Lombard. Baie dankie. Waardeer dit. Ons is by jou. We are there with you. Judy, we'll do bread. Gele gas. Thuis, ons is daar. En ons weet julle is familie. You are our family at the end of the way. Antoinette, ons gaat hulle neek. Jy weet ons gaan. Ons het net julle hulp nodig. Anita, ons gaan 'n bietjie geld moet invorder. Ja, Dawood, baie dankie. Dawood Thomas, thank you. Thank you so much for that. 300, thank you very much. Neil, as jy net met Rudy kan praat, dan, of Lorna, jy sal met hom praat. Baie dankie. Rudy, thank you very much for your great appreciation. For everybody here, that's Dylan, I would love to come to Paul. You just need to let me know. I'm there. Ek is daar. Janet Gous, dankie vir die 100 'n maand. Waardeer dit elke dag. Nikki McIntosh, 300. Nikki, thank you. Thank you. God bless. Thank you for that from your side. So people, thank you. Look at this. I go back to the story about the little die bietjie meel en die bietjie olie. And it just comes, ja Albert, ons beklei, ons gaan nie opgee nie. Môre is ons eerste dag and that's important. But we've got work to do. Ons het werk om te doen. Ons moet daai werk gaan doen en die UIM moet daai werk namens julle doen. And that's exactly what we are doing. So at the end of the day, we are trying to fight on every single low that we can. So God bless you. Thank you very much. Please let the donations continue. Ek gee my 100 uit Vredenburg so. Daar sy. Vredenburg, goeie plek, moet 'n bietjie kom. Denise, thank you. You know, Denise Siegel, you are a rock. You have been with us since day one and that's important. Marius Barnard, moenie worry nie. Jy's by my hier. En dis meer belangrik as enigiets anderste. And that's important. Marlene, dankie. Ons is daar. Rosie Brown, thank you. 100 rand from you. Thank you. And I get a flower. Kry 'n roos. Dis baie belangrik vir my. Thank you very much for that. Then it says, what do you think other parties do? Well, other parties collect millions at the end of the day. Johan, miljoene. I mean, you've got people that turn around like the Oppenheimers and they give the DA 15 million cash. Now, you give us 15 million cash, we'll probably stretch that to 150 million in what we can do. And that's it. So it's not untoward for a political party. The only difference is we are trying to collect something like 80,000 rand over 2 months, where that is the daily cost of what the DA puts out there with your money. We've got to get over that. We are not a company, we are a political party. And if that political party isn't funded by the people, that political party dies. It's as simple as that. Because you cannot function without money. Lolly, baie dankie, waardeer dit, groot. Baie. Elise, ek glo, ons kan dit by mekaar maak, vir ons staflede, vir ons kantore, vir ons mense, wat die hele jaar werk, kan ons hulle net dra tot op 'n punt. So ons regtig moet dit by mekaar kry en ons moet regtig by mekaar staan. So baie dankie van my kant af. Ons hou aan fight. Thank you for every donation that's made at the moment. Please keep on. And then we will see each other again through an update this weekend, definitely when I'm in Johannesburg, in God's grace, so that we can speak to you and tell you and advise you exactly where we are. Carlos, thank you very much. Carlos Delenda. Esther, thank you very much. Rita, ons praat weer. Have a great day. Please look after yourself. Let's back the Mr. Fix-It program. We need to get this country fixed again. Ons het hard gepraat vandag. We talk this because at the end of the day, we can't be sold out by the people that we voted for. I can give you my word. We are not going to let that happen. The UIM will stand its ground. And that, Sarina, dat help baie. R200, R100, help alles sodat ons op die einde van die dag kan by mekaar kom. And that's exactly where we are. And we thank you for that. Albert, baie dankie. Ek vat ANC se 350. Ai, dankie, ek waardeer dit. And thank you very much for everybody joining me today. May God bless you. May God bless the Republic. And may God bless this beautiful country and all its people. Let's go deliver service. Let's go do what we said at the end of the day. And that's exactly what we are. Look after yourself. Thank you very much for your time.